Good afternoon, my friends, wherever you are. It's a beautiful Sunday afternoon, and I hope you're all doing well. So, today I have been taught a very big lesson, and anyway, through that we learn, and I want to share this with you so that you don't fall a victim. So, what happens if you find a deal to be too good to be true? This is what happened. This is the case today, and so it started like yesterday. My youngest son has been shopping for a vehicle. But as we all know here in Canada, what we do mostly, we find a second-hand vehicle for the kids. So we found a good deal, and in fact yesterday while he was at work, he kept sending his dad messages. Dad, have you gotten that vehicle? Did the guy respond? What is it like? I need to know. Did he agree to our price? And my husband is like, man, this boy really wants this car. It's not like we don't have vehicles. We have vehicles and we could share. But he just wanted his own vehicle to have a freedom. So last night he comes from work and is like dashing to our bedroom and, Dad, did you get the car? I really want that to have a vehicle of my own. And of course we were to foot out the bill up front, and then he can pay us back. So last night we said, no, the guy has not responded. Then this morning around 7 a.m., my husband got up and he looked at his phone and he saw a message. This guy has responded like, oh yeah, the car, unfortunately, it's been taken by someone else. And this is where the real conman, like the criminal's mind, come to work. So my husband is like, this is not fair. I asked you immediately, you posted the vehicle, and you didn't respond to me until today, and now you're telling me someone else has taken it. And the guy replies back saying, oh, I am so sorry, I never saw your message. My 6-month-old had bronchitis, and I am so sorry. Someone else is coming this Sunday morning to pick the vehicle. And my husband, him being the caring man, he says, okay, man, I wish you all the best. I hope your child gets better, and all the best. We will keep her in the prayers. And then the guy comes back later, a few minutes later, saying, wow, you seem to be a very caring man. Can we, you know what? I will give you my vehicle because I want someone who cares. And the way from the conversation, you can have the vehicle, you'll take good care of it. And my husband is like, wow, really? He says, yes. And the guy says, okay, I will send you the address so that you can come. My husband says, okay. So when he saw that, he's like, wow, why did he change? How about the other guy? But he did not listen to his gut feeling. He went ahead, and I'm like, wow, yeah, I can come. Send me the address. And my husband, to his surprise, he was thinking the address is round within the city because it says Edmonton and surrounding. So we thought it's somewhere 30 minutes max. Whoa! When the address came, it was Whitecourt. In Whitecourt, it's 2 hours drive. So one way 2 hours, one way coming back 2 hours. That's 4 hours drive. And 4 hours drive, we are going high speed. In fact, I saw we were driving at 130, sometimes it was going to 140, and we were just flying on the road. And so anyway, when the guy said you can come, and then he followed again, oh, send me a deposit to see you are serious, so when the other guy comes, I can tell the other guy that someone else has taken the vehicle. So my husband, being that really caring dad for his children, he said, oh, for my boy, anything I'll do. So he sends a deposit of $500 right away. And then he waited and is like, oh, this guy is not taking the money. I don't know what. He goes, he says, I don't know, maybe I should cancel this transaction. And when he went to check the second time, the guy has already taken the money from the e-transfer. So we are like, okay, let's go. We had our breakfast, and then we started driving. So as I was driving, hey, I'm enjoying this beautiful view of the prairies. And in fact, when you drive through summer and through fall and winter, the scenery, you can get lost because it looks so different. So anyway, I'm like, wow, it's a new town I'm going to. Hey, let's go for a ride. So he drove with me so that I can go and come back with the vehicle. But this is another thing he told me that I didn't know today, that if you have a AMA membership, people who live around here, they could tow the vehicle or bring the vehicle for you for free within 160 kilometers. But this was 187 kilometers. So we had to drive, or because I was available. Otherwise, he was gonna go alone, pay the extra mileage so that they can bring the vehicle back. So I enjoyed the ride. I was taking very beautiful videos of the highway and the surrounding areas, the farmland. There was cows and all this. So it's so beautiful. In fact, I'm gonna post this video within this coming week. We went and we took 2 hours. We arrived and we went to the address, and my husband started calling this guy. And you know, it says, "Hey, Sean here, please leave me a message." And I'm like, oh my gosh, this is like Mteja, the Kenya. Nambari ya mteja uliopiga haipatikani kwa sasa. Man, I had a sinking feeling in my heart, but I'm like, you know what? Maybe because he said he has a little child, maybe helping the wife take care of the child. We called 5 times with no response. It just says, "Hey, Sean here, please leave me a message." So my husband, I told him, oh, the neighbors seem to be home. So there was one on the right and one on the left. So he went to the neighbor on the left first because we saw their truck was outside. And yeah, so he went there. He knock. He took a piece of rock. You know, you can't just go to someone's compound. There are those areas with fence at the front. So he took a rock and started knocking the gate, knocking. He was there for like 2 minutes. Nobody's coming out. He came back to the vehicle, and there was the neighbor on the right. The dog started barking, a tiny dog. So he went there. I told him, why don't you check there? Because when the dog started barking so much, the other person came out of the house. So he went out, and I told my husband, go talk to this guy. So he went and said, "Hello, I'm here to see the person of this house who lives here." And the guy says, "Oh, she's a single mother and she works at this certain and certain shop downtown." And we are like, oh, okay. What kind of vehicle do they drive? I says, a black vehicle. The one we saw, it was a Chevy Impala, a red one, the one we were going to pick. In fact, when I arrived there again, we thought like, okay, first of all, the guy's not picking the calls, and there's no vehicle on the driveway. Where could it be? So there, our fears were confirmed that we've been conned, driving all the way 2 hours one way, 2 hours back. There's no vehicle to pick. So we decided, okay, then there's no need to waste time, and let's go head back home. So we started heading back home, and we were reflecting on this, and I'm like, man, how come this smart guy, he did not catch on the send the deposit first before you come and get the vehicle because I need to make sure you are coming to get the vehicle so I can tell the other guy. Since when can you send such an amount ahead of time? Like, when these people con you, or when you want something so bad, you just get blocked in your smart brains. And this is what happened. Mr. Kamau, he's a smart guy. This time he was beaten. The way we say back home, kimemuramba. This is sad, but the positive of it, it's that it could be worse. It could be worse, but anyway, he is reporting this matter to the police, and we are hoping against hopes that we might get our money back, which I really doubt, but the chances maybe. I have a tiny hope that we might get our money back. So, and this is what I'm wondering: when a deal is too good to be true, what do? What are the red flags? Or have you been conned yourself? Let's hear your stories so we can all learn from others. For us, the red flags were there, but because he was so caring for his son. He kept calling yesterday from work saying, Dad, I really want that vehicle. And we checked, yes, the vehicle is in a perfect condition. The price was right, and we are like, man, we got conned. Even smart people get conned. And yeah, we need to hear your experience, and we need to know what are the checks you put when you're buying something secondhand. And because a lot of people, I'm sure, we get conned no matter how smart we are. This reminds me again, there was a time our washing machine died on us, and we are a big family and we needed to do laundry, and my husband, being again the nice, caring, taking good care of the family, he said, I have to find right now, I can't afford full price of a brand new, and we don't want to pay anything on credit. So he says, oh, let me go on Kijiji again, and he got this washer, and we got it here at home. Like, within the starting of the conversation, the guy said, yeah, my machine is here, I will bring it to your house, send me the money. Oh, he didn't say send the money, he said, I'll bring it to your house. And again, the gut feeling for my husband is like, oh, he is even willing to bring, this is fast. Okay, honey, you're gonna do your laundry today, and the boys, don't worry. So the machine was brought and we put it in. He really tried. He like tested it while we are here. It started. He got his $400 cash. He left. We did not even do one load of laundry. And again, we thought that, oh, from this experience, we are smart. We are very smart. We are going to find out better next time before we got con. But we did get con again. Men in Canada, can you imagine? Hey, con men are everywhere. But hey, it's a lesson. The only sad part, my son is gonna be really disappointed. We thought it's gonna be a surprise for him that we bring the vehicle, so we will tell him tonight as we are having dinner, and he will know that we got conned. Sometimes it's not good to rush things. That's the sad part. He was really excited, and he said, Dad, I'll take every shift to pay your money back. But yeah, imagine if we send the full amount. In fact, this is a thing. When we arrived, my husband checked the phone to call, and then that's when we realized this guy had sent another message saying, oh, can you send the remaining balance? I have all the paperwork done, so I can take out this vehicle on Kijiji. I can take it out. Lucky we were driving. I don't even know if we could have sent the full amount. It was going for $2,000. So, man, it's sad, but it's laughable at the same time. And as I say, it could be worse, but hey, that's my lesson. Give us your experience. Send us your stories and tell us the balances and checks you do before you purchase something on Kijiji. Until we see you next time, I hope you learn from our experience. Bye.